last of mine. I always feel like I've been pressing people tonight. So I have asked Dayle Comerford, I was thinking in my head, I want a student to talk to kids about being multiple athletes, about keeping your grades up, and about being a fan for other sports. And Dayle Comerford is the poster child for that. So please welcome Dayle Comerford.
Hey guys, I'm Dayle Comerford and I'm a senior here at West. I just finished my season with volleyball. I'm planning to play softball in the spring, and I've participated in basketball before. In other words, I love sports here. Seeing all of you here today shows me that you do too. So today I wanted to address showing that love and spirit for our school in more and different ways. So, for example, how many here raise your hand if you're going to a football game later today? Yeah, go hitters, right? That's fantastic. It's awesome to see the support for such a successful team, especially after all the work they put into the season. To make sure that we get to the game today, I'll try to make my message kind of brief. As great as it is to see all you guys supporting football, they are not the only ones that want to see you at their games. We have so many successful programs here at West, and all of our teams work hard to compete in our very difficult conference. Their hard work deserves to be appreciated by everyone, and I'm sure that they would love to show their effects of their hard work to a large showing of the student body. For me, thinking back to my sophomore year, when the Volley for the Cure game went to 3 and the sophomore team was playing with all the fans that came out from varsity, it was exhilarating to look around the room and see all the people there to support us on the floor. So what's the main point here? As athletes, I would encourage you all to go out and support the other Glenbard West sports teams, in addition to football and basketball. The reason I feel so strongly about this would be my own personal experience last year, when the girls gymnastics team went to state. Sure, maybe some of the reason that some of the other students came to me was because they got out of school, but by the end of the week, we were all having such a great time. We cheered way louder than any other of the fan section there that day, and the first people to come up and thank us were the gymnasts. They appreciated us being there so much and for being supportive. And the reason they were so thankful might have been because they did not receive that same support all year long. So here's my challenge to all you winter athletes. Go out to at least one sporting event where you think the team could really use your support. I know it's tough in the winter because you have your own season going on. But hey, my challenge extends to the spring. Come to one of the softball doubleheaders and stand out there for a few innings. I mean, we would love to see you there. So my challenge, there it is for all of you. I don't have a way to go around and check if you'll accept that challenge and reward you for doing it, but it should be your own desire and want to do it that should make you want to go out and support our teams. That brings me to my last point. There's a lot going on. We have your practices, your games, friends, and school. Trust me, I know. But we need to remember that the only reason we're sitting here today is because this is our school. We need to remember that Glenbard West is a fantastic place to be involved in, but we need not to forget about our academic obligations. So how do we balance everything? It goes back to my challenge and your self-fulfilling goals. It comes down to your personal drive to do something. If you want to see something get done, then it will happen. But if you let something dwindle and not work towards it, then you won't get the results you want. It is great to have such a great showing of parents here today, and I encourage all parents to support the athletes as much as you can to do their best. But when it really comes down to it, you, the athlete, are going to be the ones deciding to stay up an extra half hour to finish your math homework. And you are the ones who are going to push yourself the hardest to be the best athlete you can be. I'm sure you've heard a coach at one point say, I can't go out there and play. You have to do it for yourself, which is entirely true. Your success blooms for your own desire to succeed. So a way that I make sure that I am successful in both my sports and academics in the past few years can actually be seen in my room. I have 2 whiteboards that hang right next to my computer. The computer that's seen some long nights recently. On the whiteboard, one of them says, don't play not to lose, play to win. And on the other whiteboard, it says, senior year goals. I wrote down the things I want to achieve this year. So I get to look at them every single day and be reminded what I'm working towards. So this is what I suggest to all of you. Write down at least one personal academic goal, one personal sports goal, and one team sports goal you would like to see happen this year. For example, one that I have written down in my room right now are maintain above a 5.0 GPA, playing at least one volleyball game and bat above 300, and also win conference for softball. Hang these goals in your room, put them in your backpack, in your castle key, something that you look at every single day so you're reminded to be successful in what you are working towards. This will make sure that you are working towards something and stay successful in all your areas in the winter and beyond. To sum up everything I'm saying here, this is what I think you should do. Go to at least one sporting event, if not more, to show your support for a team that you think may not usually receive it. And write down your 3 goals to make sure you are striving for success the entire year. Again, I have no way to check if you do these things, and I can't really reward you for it, but it's your personal pride and want that should make you want to do this. I can't wait to see all of you guys that said you'd be there at the game, and I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Thank you.
Dayle is my go-to girl for everything. I really miss her. She graduates. She's awesome. Thank you again, Dayle. Is Rebecca here? Tell her. She's not here yet. She's got a big surprise for the high school fans that show up at the football game tonight. So when you see something cool happening, it was Rebecca Glenbard that did that. It's just another example of one of our athletes who's looking out for the other sports and making sure that she's a good fan for other sports too. All right, I'm going to